Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to try Sapphire Unicorn from Lone Pine Brewing Company. This is the first time I've had a beer from them. This was $4.69. I did pick this up at Hoffman Street Grocery. Per Untapped, 7.8% ABV. Double IPA is what they're calling it on Untapped. It does have the 7.8 on the can. American Double India Pale Ale is what is on the can. Also, unfiltered, keep refrigerated. Okay, nothing else really on there. Cool can art. There is not a date on this at all, so I can't tell if it's old or new. I believe it is new at Hoffman Street. So let's go ahead and get this open, get it into a glass, and see what we think about it. Whoa. That was a weird pop. There we go. We'll stop there. Uh-oh. Are we going over? Ooh, that was close. Okay. So, off-white colored head. It has a kind of a yellow tint to it. Small and medium bubbles. From that, pour about 2.5 fingers of head. The color, New England style, light, milky yellow in color. I'm seeing about the same thing you guys are. Very, very cloudy. Can't see through it. Double India Pale Ale, double New England IPA is what I would call this. I guess you could say double India IPA probably is a little darker than this, but like maybe a double hazy IPA. But yeah, New England style double is right on for what this looks like anyway. Head's dying down. Let's go ahead and get a smell. We'll drink some of it, then I'll pour the rest in there. Ooh. Like, first thing that comes to mind, like a candied berry, almost like a dessert. It could be like a milkshake, like a heavy, sweet milkshake IPA. Kind of got a cotton candy, so like a very juicy fruit, sweet berry. Mosaic is the first thing that comes to mind. It almost smells like it's got lactose in it. Yeah, I'm getting like a vanilla. I don't know if it's just from all that sweetness in there. It's probably from the yeast they use. But, yeah, like a very sweet lactose, maybe a little bit of vanilla in there. Juicy, generic fruit, cotton candy, berry. Yeah, let's go ahead and taste. Right now, with still some left in the can, the body seems very light. Now, on most of these, when I pour the rest in there, then the body comes up to speed. But yeah, very light. Bitterness, like IBU's 60, 65, somewhere in there, which I do like some bitterness in my New England IPAs, just to help cut that sweetness. Excuse me. I'm glad it's in this, because that from that smell I was regretting, or gonna regret drinking this a big sweet drink, but that bitterness really helps cut that sweetness. I'm gonna go with like a peach skin. Like a fruit peach skin with some sweetness, but then that bitterness really comes into play. It's not overly powered. It's not, because in the back, in the aftertaste, it does seem like some of that sweet fruit, generic fruit, comes out a little bit more. Let's pour the rest in here. See if we can get it in here. Close. Yep, we're going to get it. In the back, like a bitter seed berry, berry flavor, which I would go with Mosaic. That bitterness does linger. It stays there, but there's some sweetness there also. The body has came up a little bit. It's thick. Oh, probably from the oats. Helps with mouthfeel. On this one, I'd have to go 4.25 out of 5. I think the bitterness or the IBUs, how many ever it is, it does work well in here. I don't know if the perceived bitterness is just a little bit higher than what's in here, but I think that bitterness does help cancel out some of that sweetness that you get in the smell. But yeah, I think this one works out well. Let's go ahead and check Untapped. None of my friends have had this. 322 people have checked it in. 3.95. So let's see. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Columbus, Ella, Citra, Lupomax Pellets, Lupomax Pellets, Sabro. So there's coconut in here? Is there... No, they don't. I wonder... I'm not going to say coconut, but I could see it in the back where that bitterness is, and maybe a little bit in the aftertaste. But what they're saying on here, aromas of coconut, rum, tiki cocktails, papaya, and sweet tropical flavors with a splash of grapefruit. Moderate high bitterness. So yeah, I would say I'm on it. I said generic fruit. They say tropical and fruity and sweet. I don't think it's sweet. I think if you're a New England IPA person that likes a little bit more bitterness, this is probably right up your alley. Definitely, in my eyes, worth $4.69. I will make sure that I pick up some more of their beer if it is shipped to Michigan. So if you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.